Hey guys, I hope you're having a lovely day today. My name is Brandon and today I'm going to show you guys how to play Wet Nightmare by BIBI. This is quite a challenging song, but luckily it's not too complicated and it's just got one progression. So if you're keen to learn this, stick around and we'll learn this together. If you did find the video useful, I just want to remind you guys to give the video a like, subscribe, and please feel free to leave a comment for anything else that you would love to learn. With that being said, let's zoom into the fretboard and take a closer look. Alright, so this song has just a few chords. They are as follows: B minor, A sharp diminished flat 6, then we have F sharp over A, and then a E over G sharp, and lastly a G major chord. So these are quite difficult. The nice thing though is if you know the chords, if you learn the chords, then the rest of the song is pretty easy and straightforward. Okay, so we start here on our B minor and we're going to be doing this picking pattern that is used for almost the whole progression. And the great thing about this song is that the whole song is literally just this one progression. So if you learn this, you got the song down. Okay, so start on our B minor. We play the lowest note of the chord, which in this case happens to be the 5th string. Okay, then you play the next 3 strings below the lowest note, so going that way, and you play it upwards. Okay, so in this case it's strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, but depending on where the chord lies, that could change. So the pattern is strings 5, 2, 3, 4 in this case for this chord. Okay, but just hold on to that pattern because we'll be using it a lot. Then you change to your A sharp diminished flat 6 chord, okay, and you play the same exact pattern and the same strings. Okay, then you change to your F sharp over A chord, same pattern, exactly the same thing. And then you change to this one over here, which is now your E over G sharp. Now you are essentially shifting everything up one string. So you play the same pattern, just everything is one string higher or lower, depending on how you look at it. So strings 6, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we come to our, actually before we do that, let's just recap what we've learned so far. So let's go through that slowly. So B minor, then A sharp diminished flat 6 chord, then our F sharp over A, and then E over G sharp. Okay, then we come to our G minor, sorry, our G major, and we play the same pattern. So that's strings 6, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now here's where things change a little bit. You stay on the G major and you play this pattern. Okay, and that is strings 2, 4, 5, 4. Okay, then you go to, lastly, now this is the last chord of the progression, you go back to your A sharp diminished flat 6 chord and you play what you played the first time. Get that, you play that. Then you add a little section at the end, you stay on the chord, you play 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of the strings. Okay, so that last section will sound like this. Right, so that's the whole progression. It is quite tricky. The main thing that's difficult is just the chords. The chords have some tricky shapes, difficult to get used to that. So practice that a lot, but before we end the video, let's just recap everything really slowly. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you did enjoy the video and if you found it useful, please remember to give it a like, subscribe, and please feel free to leave a comment for anything else that you would love to learn. With that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.